on YouTubers? It's Casual706 here, back with another Transformers unboxing slash review. Today I have Transformers Zort and Highbrow. As we see, we got the toy in the packaging, his two blasters. It says it's going to be for ages 8+, and we got an artistic depiction up in the top corner here of his head popping off, because these are Headmaster toys. On the side, we again see that artwork of his head popping off. And on the back, they show him in his helicopter mode, him in his robot mode. There's Zort in his robot mode. See the head popping off. It's going to take about 11 steps to change him from the robot to the helicopter. It's going to take 1 step to change the head of Highbrow into Zort to the robot. Over here, they have, we got a couple of other toys from the Titans Return line. We have Soundwave here, Alphatron, which I'm actually thinking about getting, Chrome Dome, and here they show Brawn as the head. And up here, they're just showing that the heads are interchangeable amongst the different classes of robots. And up in the top left-hand corner, we got a real short bio. The bio reads, "The Autobots unite with Titan Master partners to power up for battle. The gravity disruptors of Zort give Highbrow the power to manipulate gravitational fields." So he plays with gravity. Other side, nothing. We're just going to see straight through the toy. So it's going to cover the packaging. We're going to go ahead and bust this guy open, take a look at the actual figure. Alright, so with this guy open here, of course we're always getting these little art cards or whatever here that are on really thick stocks. Mine's all bent up, but that's okay. I'm not really worried about these cards. On the front, it just has an artistic depiction of Highbrow. Looks like the same one from the front of the box. And on the back, we got a breakdown of his strength, speed, intelligence, and firepower. Now, the red line is going to be for Highbrow, and the blue lines are going to be their combined power with Zort for the head there. So he hits some pretty average numbers, actually. He's not a very strong guy. Alright, so I'm going to tuck that off to the side. These guys are also coming packaged with instructions. The instructions are dual-sided to show how to change them from a robot to a vehicle and vice versa. I'm going to go ahead and fan that by. That's one side, and then the other side of the toy here. Or other side of the instructions, rather. That's going to cover the instructions. Alright, we're going to take a look at the actual toy itself, because instructions are no fun. Let's see what we got here. Alright. The toys come packaged with these blasters here. Now the weapons are, of course, they fit right into the pegs of his hands there, so you can do like that. I believe I saw a video where they connect together. He can hold it like a 2-barrel gun or something. So the weapons are displayable there, and he's also got 2 other little pegs here. You could put them in, I guess, if you wanted to, but weapons don't do as well when they're firing down at the ground. So I won't be putting those in there. Those are primarily for putting his weapons on when he's in his helicopter mode. So that's what you got there with the weapons as far as this guy. Alright, I found it. So there's 2 little tabs right here, or 2 little spots that go in right there, and the 2 little blue things tab in there. So actually there's one more thing with the weapon. I'm going to go ahead and pop off Zort here. Now inside of the weapons combined, you got these 2 little pegs. I don't know if you can see them in there. But you can put the Headmaster figure in between the 2 guns like that. The little pegs on the bottom of their feet will peg right into that. So he could sit on top of the gun while the larger robot is shooting it, I guess. So another little thing you can do there. Alright, so now I'm done with the weapons, putting them off to the side. We're going to take a look at the toy himself. Alright, so let's see, there we go. Alright, I've actually got a good stiff toy this time around. I didn't get a Monday special. Now with the figure, you see there, bring him a little bit closer. I'm really impressed with the figure. Nice paint scheme, nice little trimmings and all. There's a lot of little etching stuff to him. That's the back of the figure, side of the figure, and the front again. I guess the only thing I could really say so far, I noticed the hands keep popping back, and that's kind of pansy-ish. He like an anime girl or something. He's like curtsying or something. So you gotta, Hasbro could have, they could have put just a little more plastic on the edge there to keep the hand from flying up like that. I don't know. Anywho, overall though, mine is a pretty stiff figure. Joints are all good and solid. I am happy with it. He should be a nice addition to the collection. Now, articulation wise with the guy, the head does kind of wobble around here. You can kind of play with it and wobble around, and you can get 360 degrees of rotation out of the head. Arms are on a ball joint, so you get a little shoulder lift there, and ooh, that's a good stiff one. A good stiff joint there. That's a really stiff joint on his arm. So you can rotate the arm around 360 degrees. He's also going to have that elbow there. And right around the elbow, it's also going to be able to swivel around. So you can get 360 degrees out of that. Hand is going to have no articulation. Same scenario with the other arm. You're going to have some shoulder lift. And the arm, again, another nice tight joint on that one. The arm's going to rotate around 360 degrees. The elbow will also bend, and then you can rotate it around 360 degrees at that elbow joint as well. This hand is going to have no articulation. All right, so we get the arms up and out of the way. At the legs will get 360 degrees of rotation out of the little hip joint right here. And then at the thigh, there's another little swivel point that you can rotate the thigh section around 360 degrees. And then you got a knee joint. Knee joint doesn't rotate. So, and then there's no play with the feet. They're kind of in a fixed position. All right, now the other leg, same scenario. Hip will go up, rotate 360 degrees. That thigh joint right there will rotate 360 degrees. And then again, he'll have a knee on that joint, and the foot's gonna have no play. So you can get some pretty dynamic poses out of this guy. Only thing I can complain about right now is the hands, and my head is like, the head is super floppy on mine. He like ends up looking down at his feet. So. But that will cover articulation with this guy. All right, now we're gonna pop off Zort and bring him a little bit closer to take a look. There we go. So let's look at the Zort figure. Not a whole lot of detail going on with these guys. The head will swivel around 360 degrees on Zort. It's so small, I'm not going to actually do it though. The arms are on little ball joints somewhat, so you can kind of pull them out a little bit and they can go forward like that. So but the legs are fixed together, so you're not going to be able to move the legs individually. They just move as a group. All right, so we're going to fold that up there, and we'll take a look at the head sculpt for Highbrow. That's a really nice head sculpt, by the way. I like the blue visor thing. So we'll go ahead and, well, actually I'm not going to pop that on. We're going to go ahead and do the transformation. Usually these things are just kind of in the way when you're doing the transformation. So I'm going to stick him off to the side with the weapon there. Alright, now transformation with this guy should be fairly simple. First thing we do is go ahead and fold these fists into his forearms. Do like that. Then these legs, we're gonna, the little things back, the little back pedals here, we're gonna fold those over into the front of the foot there. We're gonna do the same thing with the other side. We're just gonna turn it over sideways like this, and we're gonna close that up into there. Now this back end should go ahead and tab together. You put the two legs together, they're gonna tab. Then it's gonna pull, separate. You'll just pull up at the waist, or pull down on the waist section, and that's gonna give you the swivel around. Oh, actually I went the wrong way. I shouldn't have had the swivel. I already had it facing the proper way, I believe. Yep. All right, so here on the back, you're gonna go ahead and bring the cockpit down right over top here, like that. Then these arms, they're gonna kind of go, let's see here. Does it go back? Yeah, it looks like it goes back. All right, so the arms are just gonna kind of come down, and they're gonna tab in like that. Just pushed in and tabbed at the bottom. And then we're just gonna push the waist section back up. Why didn't that work? Oh, okay. We're gonna, duh. These legs are gonna, you're not supposed to click them together at the beginning. They're gonna collapse onto themselves here. You're gonna do like that. I'm just gonna bring this other leg up and close it in on itself here. You might have to move the arms out of the way. Okay, mine is facing the wrong way. There we go. Oh, okay. No. Okay. Got a little thrown off here. There we go. Alright, so yeah, the legs just gonna kind of collapse onto themselves and tab in. Something's going on here. There we go. There we go. It's all just gonna tab together there. Then we can put the arms in the proper spots. Yep, they go right back and tab in there. There we go. Alright, so that's what... Alright, so this is what you get for Highbrow's vehicle mode. This is the helicopter. Look on the top there. Or helicopter, airplane, whatever. That's the bottom of the figure. Here's the back of the figure. Nice hollow spots opened. There's the other side of the figure. And the front of the figure. Alright, now as far as the weapons, you can take these guys apart. And right here on the wings, I guess I'll do it on that side. Out on the edges of the wings, you have the little tabs. And we're going to go ahead and tab them in. I guess that's why they're matching, so that they can be displayed like that. So that's your options for displaying weapons in his vehicle mode, like that. Alright, and as one last little thing, the cockpit opens. And you can take Zort And you can stick him right down in that cockpit to pilot the helicopter mode. So, overall, a pretty good figure. Again, it's not a Monday special. I am satisfied with the figure. I'm also noticing there's a couple of little tabs up front here, so I guess that you could take these weapons off and put them on the front of the helicopter here. So you got another option for displaying weapons. You could do that, and he's got sick firepower up front by the cockpit. Then you could display them like that. And then there's also two other pegs right there under the wings. You could put the weapons there if you don't like them way out on the edges of the wings like that, or on the nose. You could do it like that. So you got a couple of different options for putting weapons on this guy in the vehicle mode. And the little helicopter blades do spin. You can't spin them together though, they clack against each other. So, but all things considered, I'm really satisfied with the purchase, and he should make a new addition, a really good addition to my collection at home. Alright, so if you like the video, please guys, rate, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to stay tuned to my channel in the near future for more Transformer unboxings, life hacks, and game hacks, etc. Appreciate the view, guys. Casual 706, out.